Feature Friday.
The freshest.
All right, so we have now, by request, popular request, on the latest BLACKPINK video, we should watch like BLACKPINK's journey to friendship or friendship.
Journey and friendship. That's the name of the thing.
Now it is quite a long video, right? So we thought we'll watch half of it, and then we'll watch the rest in the main podcast, and we sort of have, you know, like our dosage. We have secure content for BLACKPINK.
Basically,
we can get our BLACKPINK dosage.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for this because this is like a mini documentary.
And also because I don't have much time left. So,
so basically, you know. Okay. And okay, yeah.
One of the hottest groups in music today, K-pop sensations, BLACKPINK. Best charting female Korean group of all time.
That's insane.
Wildly popular
Insane.
K-pop group BLACKPINK.
Hottest K-pop girl group in the world.
hottest.
International phenomenon.
Oh my god.
And they only have 13 songs.
13 and 20 world tours, is that what it said?
안녕하세요, 블랙핑크입니다.
BLACKPINK입니다.
We're four different girls that came from four different worlds. We all had one dream, and it wasn't an easy thing to just stay there. Rosie joined us last.
어제 처음 왔을 때 진짜 그날 새벽 6시까지
Oh my god.
근데 우리 딱 4시였어.
That's when these girls became my family, and they really stuck by me through all this time.
Oh, that's
처음
adorable.
왔을 때 의사소통 하나도 안 됐었어요. 집 회사에서 저랑 영어로 쓰지 말래요. 대화하지 말래요.
Oh, how funny.
멤버들이
That's real mean, brother.
No, because they have to learn the language though, because they're marketing in Korea. They're not marketing to.
So what are their actual races? Jenny's
Jenny-
Thailand. No, Lisa's
Jenny-
Thai.
Jenny is Korean, but she's half, I think, and then she speaks English, and then Lisa's Thai, and I think the other two girls, Jisoo and Rose, are actually
So Lisa is from
Thailand.
Thai.
Yeah.
Thailand. Jisoo is.
I think she's Korean. Yeah, she's Korean. South Korea.
South Korea. Rosie or
Rose.
Rose. They called her Rosie there.
No, I think it's Rose.
She's from New Zealand, South Korea.
So she's half.
But was she born in New Zealand, Auckland?
So she's.
And then Jenny.
Rosie.
Where's Jenny? Why can't I see Jenny?
Just keep scrolling
can't.
through.
I'll just search up Jenny.
And
then
I think
Jenny
she's
is,
from Australia or America or
'Cause she
something
can
like
speak
that. She's
English.
half. Yeah, she's half
she's
as well.
South Korea, says he. No, yeah, she was born in South Korea.
But she went to school in Australia. I think that's what it was. That's how she learned English.
All right. Yeah.
I think so. I think I saw it in one of the interviews when she was saying, "Oh, I had to learn English because I went to school there."
Right. Okay. So maybe here it says, yeah. So they were in New Zealand for a while. It says here, yeah. So 2006, English must change. Yeah. So she spoke English. She speaks English. So Rose wasn't allowed. People weren't allowed to speak to her. But Rose, what did we say she's from?
She's half.
She's half. So maybe she didn't speak Korean.
Maybe she didn't speak a lot of Korean.
That's tough.
You know, it's tough.
같이 막 홍대 가자 뭐 이렇게 하니까 그래도 그때부터는 혼이키고.
See, they had to improve. Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. Went through a lot of hard times too.
진짜 열심히 준비했죠. 하루도 하나씩 공부하고.
Yeah.
발표가 진짜 냉정한 세계였어요. 매달
That's tough, dude.
말에 솔로곡 하나, 단체곡 하나, 댄스곡
It
하나.
reminds me of my days of training.
정해야 되지.
Yeah, what is that like to be as a performer, right? Because here's the thing: most people think that when you're a performer or a singer or a dancer, and you create a craft and you try and become a master at your craft, right? But in the industry, unfortunately, if you work with a label, agency, or in this case, you're a group and that works with an agency, they know what sells. They know what they have to produce in order for you to reach the top. It's not magic. It's a science.
Yeah.
They know what sells. So what's it like as a performer? Which, you know how like people have this like idea of like, oh, they just wrote this song, and it's like it was, you know, and it became top chart song, and it was so meaningful to them because it represents this and this. Most cases, that's not even the case.
No, with I'm pretty sure usually, especially when they're under agency management, their songs are given by somebody else.
Yeah, but
they're wrote and given by somebody else. They just have to sing it, dance the choreo that they're given, and make it work.
My point is, if you create a craft, right? Say you make a painting.
Okay.
Right, and you think this painting is very good, but then the people who will sell this painting for you come and tell you it's trash.
Yeah.
And then you have to change it.
Yeah.
But then changing that craft means changing you.
Yeah.
What the heck does that feel like?
It's tough. But you're willing to sacrifice everything because you have come so far. You've put everything. This means everything to you. Why would you want to not change in order to become the most successful version of yourself?
So you sort of go into like survival mode sort of thing. Like,
no, it goes into prioritizing. What do you want? Is losing a little bit of you worth it?
Expressing the rest of you to the world.
For you to get known by the world. Is that a priority of yours? For a lot of people it isn't. And a lot of people, you know,
most people who make music
draw the line.
Most people who make music are broke. Most people who make paintings are broke. Most people who write poetry are broke.
They're happy. Their souls and spirits are happy because they're expressing what they want to. They're saying and showing what they want to show, and not doing something by somebody else is telling them to do.
So is it worth, for the sake of your soul, to create when no one to listen, or to create something that people would listen?
That's a personal choice for me, and I know that these 4 girls, it's because there's so much
they've
sacrifice
obviously chosen
to get.
middle ground, of course. It's because the world isn't that black and white, so they've obviously chosen a middle ground.
Yeah, but you have to sacrifice a lot of you in order to get to this level, and it's respectable though, dude. It makes remarkable humans.
Yeah. I like this video. That's a good video.
Yeah,
we should watch more videos like this. They have sort of like a documentary feel.
Yeah, I like this stuff.
정해야 되지, 파트도 정해야 되지, 노래도 정해야 되지, MR도 만들어야 되지, 안무도 만들어야 되지, 안무 연습해야 되지, 중간 평가해야 되지, 매주 찍는, 일주일에 한 번씩 찍는 보컬 영상도 찍어야 되지.
That's hard, you know, because they're all so very different styles.
It was really, really difficult, to be honest.
Some people just go home after a month, some people go home after 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to go home.
Felt like it was a fight against myself. I have to make this work. I'm never gonna leave Korea without making this work.
Damn.
저희가 데뷔가 좀 많이 미뤄졌어요. 사실 준비 과정이 되게
It always comes to survival of the fittest.
Yeah, of course.
Who can usually, because this is the thing about K-pop training though. You train with them, but when you get accepted, you don't have a finish line. You don't have a finished goal set. You know, when I start training, you knew 4 years from now I'll be at a professional level and I'll be able to go get myself hired by somebody, right?
Performing arts,
whatever.
theater.
I'll be a professional performer. I have a piece of paper that tells me that's it.
Yeah.
But when you're in an agency training this way, you don't have that end goal.
Right.
You could be there for 3 months and then get hired, or you could get tired in 3 weeks and go home.
Right.
All right. So this is the thing.
And they're saying that the debut was delayed a lot.
Yeah, because there's a lot of there's always a lot of like prep that goes before debuts.
Of course.
And usually agencies might want to get the best out of something, and then something goes wrong along the lines, and you know they
timing
delay
is key too for them.
Yeah. So this week they might have been able to debut, but then something else came out that was bigger, and then they needed that space for something else. So so it is tough. There's a lot of like things that come in between. It's difficult though.
되게 길어 없어가지고 데뷔 앞까지 갔다가 이게 좀 미뤘던 경우가 많아서
어떤 힘들었던 순간보다 전 멤버들이랑 죽었던 시간보다
That's good.
같이 버티고 같이 이렇게 힘을 재워줬던 게 좀 커서 지금까지 잘 견디고 여러분을 만나서
Nice.
이 자리까지 온 것 같아요.
The four of us
정말 그 생활을 6년 했는데 그 시간이 있었기 때문에 블랙핑크가 단단한 거 아니에요?
That's why they're so close, cause
안녕하세요. 블랙핑크의 지수입니다.
블랙핑크의
지수입니다. 블랙핑크의 로제입니다. 블랙핑크의 리사입니다.
Blackpink in your area?
it's tough though, cause you never know. Sometimes they debut and it flops.
Yeah, of course.
The fact that this girl's like.
Do you not remember that? Well, there are
skyrocketed.
phenomenon, aren't they? Or phenomena, should I say? Because it's Blackpink. But then we see that website where it shows you all releases, debuts that happen monthly on the K-pop in the K-pop industry, and we're like, what the heck? We're never gonna hear 95% of these ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because also that's one of the things, it's that principle of a small few make most of the things that get heard, right? So there's only a handful of artists, a handful of rappers, a handful of singers, a handful of dancers that make most of the dancing, most of the singing, most of the creating.
No, I get
you know, it's not fair, and that's why it's not survival of the fittest. It's like survival of the fittest of the fittest.
Yeah, it's like the best of
At
the
that
best
level.
trying the best.
Yeah, at that level is that. It's like the best of the best of the best, the fittest of the fittest of the fittest. Because to even get to a debut, you must be unbelievable. To even then get to a second single or a comeback after that, or to even get to the point where you're even considered for a debut, or you even trained and you lasted more than a day. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels to everything, and that's like the pinnacle of the pinnacle.
Yeah.
You know, so
incredible though, incredible.
거의 잠을 못 잤죠. 크면서.
Oh, bless them. Look at them.
지금 저희가 이제
Oh, I love that. Dreams do happen. Oh, it's cute.
it's hard so many times, but we've made it to the end. Thanks for that. We've come so strong. There were so many times where I wanted to give up and go home, but in rough times we'd encourage each other and we'd debut no matter what.
That's so cool.
Our debut got delayed, but we were happy to wait because we thought it would be the best debut when we were ready. People have been saying that we're YG's first new girl group in 7 years, and it has been a burden for us.
저희 1위 했을 때 너무 깜짝 놀래가지고 눈물이 이제 나와가지고 놀랐는데 어떤 개민폐 같이 막 눈물을 그래서 저희 멤버들 다
Everybody was crying.
That's crazy.
Thank you so much, thank you. But look at all they've made. Their achievements are like insane.
Rookie of the year.
괴물 신인이라는 타이틀을 얻고 있는 그룹입니다.
2016 멜론 뮤직 어워드 신인상 수상자
She's nervous, Jesus.
블랙핑크입니다. 축하드립니다.
How cool! 블랙핑크입니다.
신인상 블랙핑크.
블랙핑크.
골든 디스크 시상식 디지털 음원 부분 신인상 블랙핑크 분들 축하합니다.
That's so cool.
How do I say Blackpink in Korean?
가요대상 신인상 블랙핑크 축하드립니다.
저희 불장난 이후에 약 7개월 만에 컴백이어가지고
블랙핑크 마지막처럼 블랙핑크 마지막처럼 블랙핑크의 마지막처럼
Dude, that's insanity. They became so influential so quick.
월드스키상 발표하겠습니다. 블랙핑크 여러분 축하드리고요.
제32회 골든 디스크
Damn.
시상식 음원
Oh my
부분
god.
인상
It must
블랙핑크
be
축하드립니다.
it must be incredibly rewarding after so many years of hard work. You know? Like with the same group of people.
Yeah, after 6 years of nothing.
After 6 years of struggle.
They've been disheartened. How old are they?
They're not very old. I think they're contemporary, like
20. Well, Jenny's 23, so they must be around the same age, I think.
Yeah, they must be around the same.
Lisa is 22. Okay, so they're about my age.
Yeah.
Rose, 22. Yeah, so they're all 22, 23.
Yeah, 23, 24.
So,
It must be around those.
So then they've been doing that since 17, since they were 16.
Yeah.
Training
That's tough.
to debut.
Yeah, and they probably had been training
Oh,
beforehand.
mate, probably, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. So.
That's like saying your career only began when you went to college to become a performing artist. That's not true. Yeah. That was probably the most boring stage of your career so far.
The hardest stage.
Yeah. And the thing is, one of the things that people don't realize is these guys and girls, they become big, right? And then they haven't really had that much experience on stage, in front of thousands of people, on TV, speaking publicly, handling media, handling feedback.
That's why they train them for.
Yeah, so you're changing a person. You're making this like
you're making a
robot-like person that is able to handle all of this, and then perform in front of 60,000 people, and then get on a plane, do a photo shoot, say hi to these people, pretend she's happy, sign autographs with fans, appreciate the fans, go back home. She hasn't eaten in 8 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like
sleep deprived, and then jet lag.
The training has to be rigorous.
The training has to be strong. Has to be tough.
It has to try to kill you, basically.
But
the positive thing about the K-pop industry right now is there is a reason why they're taking over. They're literally McDonald's. They have McDonald's, the industry, which means they're creating idols. They're creating. They're generating. They're creating. That's how McDonald's became the biggest fast food chain in the world. They kept producing. They kept putting McDonald's in every corner.
Yeah, that's right.
You know. Same effect Justin Bieber, you know, they promote one song and you put it everywhere. Everywhere you go, you hear it. Now with K-pop, they're doing it a much more advanced way, which they're creating and they're letting new talent be shown to the world consistently.
And people love new, fresh things. Yeah. They love the same concept.
Still a gamble.
But they love freshness. They love new faces. People, well, I say for myself, I love to see, for example, the same style that, I don't know, EXO has, with a different voice, a different face. And obviously the K-pop industry has recognized that factor, and they have made it what it is, the monster that it is today.
And
now in the industry.
It's no secret also that K-pop groups follow a certain guideline.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
You can see the patterns, the hairs, you can see the patterns, the style, you can see the patterns, the type of beats they utilize. It's also the same genre, so I don't want to be too unfair on that. But there is a formula. They know what sells. They keep making it. Now that makes it even harder as an individual, in a group, in a group of groups, to even be able to become as big as BLACKPINK, which makes it unbelievable of what they're able to achieve.
It really does blow my mind because they really like surged, like they became so big so fast. They haven't even made enough tracks to make an album.
Yeah, we spoke about it the other time. It's nuts.
How in like that to me is insanity. Like how can that just goes to show that how talented these girls are on stage live. Yeah. Because
also
not only their studio stuff is great, but they have blown the whole freaking industry with their live performances, and that is incredible.
I also saw some comments. On the videos that some of the people were saying how YG Entertainment, is that what it's called, the label, the agency, whatever it is, that they don't seem to pay much attention, or as much attention as they should, to BLACKPINK, you know. And that could be one of the reasons why they're one of the few groups that have debuted and have blown up and become a huge global sensation, and they only have such little tracks.
Yeah.
They only have like less than 15. You said 13, right?
Yeah, 13, I think.
And then I saw some people like they like bought a van or something, and then they're like protesting and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, that's what happens when music moves people. Music moves people. So do not underestimate fandoms.
Definitely,
you know, that's one of the things I've learned with K-pop. Do not underestimate the fandoms, because they can make things happen too.
Yeah, no, and it's great though, because I just think agencies have so much upon them.
Yeah.
Because they don't only, because these agencies, like for example, Big Hit, like the agency that is dealing with TXT and BTS, they only have those two groups, all right. So all of their focus goes
BTS,
towards those
TXT.
two. Everything, every single effort.
What's that one that is like they have Super M, and they have...
That's SM Entertainment.
SM.
They have the biggest, like they are the ones that they're the sharks in the tank.
Right.
And they have they have so many groups under their management.
Right. Tough for anyone to get attention, basically.
Like in a fair way, like every fandom would love to.
Yeah, the other thing is that industry isn't really fair. I mean, you're looking at the music industry. There is no fair world. I mean, the world isn't fair just on its own. And you're talking now of an industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry, maybe $1 trillion industry. You know, it's all money making. Who makes the most money? That's why I'm surprised about BLACKPINK. The fact that they don't have that many songs. If I was them, make them do albums like Chris Brown, 42 songs, because people would eat them.
Oh, totally. But it's too much effort. It's too much effort that goes into production, too much money that goes into production.
It pays back.
It pays back, but it's way too much effort. When they can be doing 13 songs and earning all this money.
And then doing little covers and stuff
they're
like that.
tripling the amount of money that they could make.
Yeah,
with
cheeky.
very little effort.
It's cheeky. Clever but cheeky.
I know, it is,
Not fair,
isn't it? No,
Not fair
I
on
know.
the girls.
7회 하이원 서울가요대상 본상 블랙핑크
Blackpink. I like how they say Blackpink.
이루어졌으면 하는 거. 우리 앨범이 나왔으면 좋겠어.
빨리 앨범 내고 팬분들이랑 콘서트라는 그런 특별한
They care so much for their fans.
여러분 항상 기다려줘서 고맙고 좀만 기다려요. 미안. Sorry. Thank you. Love you.
A lot of you guys are asking for a comeback. It's hard to ignore because it hurts my feelings just to read them and just ignore it. I'm not ignoring, guys. It's just that we are not too sure.
All right,
I'm
damn.
sorry. But don't give up, guys. Let's not give up.
See, so they're fighting for their cause.
저희가 1년 만에 컴백을 했는데
이게 사실 공백기가 길면은 저희도 우리 어떻게 막 블랙핑크 알아.
위에 있을 때 분위기 만나고 이렇게 손지 않고 하는 우리라서 한순간 슬픈 연습이 있어요. 사랑하는 우리 분위기 이건 컴백.
Yeah, I guess it makes them more grateful to their fandoms, I guess.
When was that? 2017?
Yeah, 2018? 2017?
2018 must have been.
And then went straight up, blew the freaking internet.
멜론 뮤직 어워드 댄스 여자 블랙핑크 뚜두뚜두.
멜론 뮤직 어워드 탑10 블랙핑크 축하드립니다.
How cool! See, they blew the freaking thing.
진짜 저희는 차트 예상을 못했어요. 1년 만에 나왔는데 이렇게 많이.
I love how they do that. It's such a Korean thing.
They bow.
Yeah, to Coachella and stuff like that.
Freaking Coachella, dude, they blew it up.
They went to colleges, that's pretty cool.
But this is what I mean. So why on earth, as an agency, as their agent,
Well, you did say minimize expenses.
why the hell, when you can triple the incomes with one bloody song? Because they did that with do-do-do-do-do-do.
Right.
They blew up the internet. Imagine how many streams they got that it was actually monetizable.
Everything's monetizable for them.
It's madness.
Yeah.
It's madness. They took them to Coachella, dude. Venus.
You guys are going to be the first Korean artist that many people at Coachella will ever see.
Yeah, for the first
That's
time. yeah.
right.
How do you
That's
guys
right.
feel about that?
I can't believe we're the first of anything.
All the way from South Korea. We didn't know what to expect. Such a big stage and we all had pressure. We went up there not knowing how many people or even if a single person would, you know, enjoy our song or appreciate our song, and just going up there saying, you know, what's up Coachella, and everybody's like
The best part of it was that we did not expect it.
That's so cool, dude.
we've lived together for already
10
like
years?
See?
almost 10 years.
Yeah, it must have been
I
12.
think we're closer than like our family. So we're basically like new sisters to each other.
instant sisters.
I like that.
들었는데 제니 언니가 되게 친절하게 좀 친언니처럼 영어로 이렇게 하는 거야. 이것저것 이렇게 설명해 주는데
저랑 같이 맨날 저희 부모님 보고 막 이럴 때도 많았거든요. 하면 아, 리사도 보고 싶겠네 이렇게 생각이 들었죠.
항상 보고 싶은데 맨날 멤버들이랑 있으니까 같이 놀고 그러면 어쩌다가 엄마 아빠 생각이 안 나더라고요.
사줄 거예요.
왜?
놀아줘.
언니가 만약에 정말 생김새와 맞게 진짜 또 조용하고 여성여성한 성격이었으면 저희 팀이 되게 우울할 수도 있었을 것 같아요.
쭈민 큰 언니가 된 것처럼 애들을 더 잘 챙겨줘야 되겠다.
She's very important in our group.
Oh, I love that. I love that because they have taken roles upon the group in order to keep each other.
That's just social dynamics that happens naturally.
It's so good though.
It happens
it's
naturally.
great.
You know how like in the group it's like a mother of the group.
Yeah.
And there's the one that's always a bit crazy. There's the one that, you know what I mean. So it happens naturally, but it's what's cool is that they appreciate each other's sort of like and they understand each other's roles in the group as well.
Exactly. I was gonna like that's what I mean. Like I like that they understand each other, like the dynamic of each one of them.
Yeah, the problem comes when in such groups, you know, that groups also become disbanded just because the dynamic itself between the members
changes.
People
was
change.
Never gonna be,
that type of stuff changes people, man.
Yeah.
So the fact that they have such a strong foundation means that they will probably remain the same for a while, and you know, wish them all the best that they no dramas, no bollocks happens basically, because sometimes these type of groups do disband because of nonsense, you know.
Yeah, tiny little things.
But when here's the thing, you like someone, cool. If you love someone, live with them.
That's true.
And then you'll find out really how much you love them.
And how they really are.
Yeah, then you'll find out their true self. Live with them. Live with them for a month. Live with them for 2 months. Live with them for 10 years. Right? They know each other better than their own palms of their hands.
They were saying that they know each other better than they know their own families.
Yeah.
Dude, that says so much.
So, and they have that always, that same, they're always in the same vibe, that same wavelength of artist, of creating, of pressure. They share the same pressure together.
Yeah.
But one of the things I always find interesting is you don't see many K-pop artists flexing cash.
No, they don't.
Or flexing jewelry. They flex clothing.
It's a Korean thing, though. Koreans are stingy. Like Asians overall are a bit stingy.
Hey, that's mean.
No. Like, well, I didn't mean it as I didn't mean it as a mean thing. Like,
are you saying Korean people are stingy?
No.
Goes in the news. Wlsk says.
No. Don't take my word for it. I'm just saying that it's I'm just vomiting labels that I read on the internet. But apparently
that's what people say.
Yeah, they keep, well, let's not say stingy. They just keep their money to themselves because they don't like to show
no flashy.
Yeah, there's no flashy stuff. Like for them showing money is like wearing good clothes, having nice cars without having to
comfortable, sort of looking comfortable, of course, but not
having
splashing.
To be without having to.
You don't really see him with chains, like hardcore
face.
chains.
That's just Jackson Wang.
Yeah, he flexes.
Jackson flexes.
He flexes, but he's also like a what is it? The face of Versace, Louis Vuitton, or something like that. Jackson Wang. Which one is it?
Yeah, I think
it's Balenciaga. He's in Balenciaga. Something, but he's like one of the. And then Jenny.
Yeah,
Chanel. You know what I mean?
But she doesn't flex though. They wear the stuff.
Yeah.
They wear the stuff because it's given to them,
so
and they know that they have to.
It's more cultural.
But I think it's cultural. Yeah.
Right. We'll carry. I love this, by the way. But
this is amazing. I really like it.
Unfortunately, I don't have much time, so we will carry on watching the rest of this
on the actual episode coming up now
on the podcast. Now, if you're a dancer, sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
and this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.